Hello, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Disney Classic Games Collection for the Nintendo Switch. And now that we have every single trophy for the Aladdin on Sega Genesis, not just for the base game itself, but also beating the trade show demo, as well as the final cut version of the game as well. Really, the only things left for us to do are to beat the Aladdin games that don't have achievements in them. The first of these I'm going to cover is actually the Super Nintendo game, which was developed by which has a completely different developer, and thus has a completely different game from the Sega Genesis release. This game was actually developed by Capcom at a time that Capcom basically developed all the Disney games on Nintendo consoles. Pretty much all of them. See, Capcom. And this time I'm not going to watch the demo or anything like that. We're going to actually play this game for real. Welcome to Agrabah, City of Mystery, of Enchantment. The finest merchandise this side of the River Jordan. I can see that you are only interested in the exceptionally rare. I think then you would be most rewarded to consider this. Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts. This lamp once changed the course of a young man's life. And this game actually follows the movie much more closely than the game does. After all my years of searching, at last, the Cave of Wonders. Now remember, the rest of the treasure is yours, but the lamp is mine. See? The humble thief who's had to slit a few itchy throats for that beetle thing, that scarab, who disturbs my slumber. 'Tis I, Gazim, a humble thief. Know this, only one may enter here. One whose worth lies deep within. The diamond in the rough. So, only one may enter. I must find this one. This diamond in the rough. Interesting enough, Jafar has a horse in the movie, not a camel. There are camels in the movie, but it's kind of funny that all the noteworthy characters use horses. Samoa Steel. So yeah, this game does follow the movie much more closely, which is kind of funny because both video game adaptations of Aladdin came out about a year after the movie's release. So there's no difficulty setting to mess with, so we're gonna go straight forward. Oh, come on. And so we want to try to replenish all of our. We want to get max amount of arts. Try to max our lives. So yeah, I'm gonna say right here and now, being able to hop off objects like this is kind of addicting. How do we get up on this platform? Feels like I'm. I gotta. What's the controls for this? Run, glide with the rug. I tried. I'm just gonna move on. Just gonna stop at 1. Yep. So we don't get an extra heart, but we do get an extra life. I think we're capped off at 9, just like in the Genesis release, but these are the new bonus rounds. It's definitely a slower game, but I can freely admit that music also sounds a bit like the movie soundtrack, but not quite. And also, enemies respawn in this version. It sounds a bit like the movie soundtrack, but it's not the same. And yeah. At sunset. I think the food is supposed to be health replenishment. How am I supposed to get that? So that's how. I have no idea how I'm supposed to reach that gem or the one above. And we get our first boss fights. The Razul we fight this merchant who's just doing his job. Just up here. And we gotta save the girl who turns out to be Princess Jasmine. And yay, Princess Jasmine actually makes the physical appearance in this game. And here's our password for us to remember. In case we want to resume, we have 5 of 10 red gems, and something will happen once we get 10 of them. I'm sure. Together, Aladdin and Jasmine escape the Sultan's guards and run to Aladdin's home high above Agrabah. There they enjoy the view and discuss their dreams for the future. Unfortunately, they are found by the guards who drag Aladdin off to the palace dungeon and Jasmine back to her father, the Sultan. Aladdin is thrown into the deepest cell of the dungeon. But all he can think about is the beautiful princess. A strange old man appears, offering to set Aladdin free if he'll come on an adventure to the Cave of Wonders. When I get out of prison, Aladdin doesn't suspect that the old man is actually Jafar in disguise. He doesn't even know Jafar at this point. fetch that. Right in the nick of time. And of course, we get the magic carpet as a character. And because we got the scarab. We get a new heart. Looks like it's gonna stop at the one life again. Oh well. Oh yeah, 5 hearts. I think the most you can carry is 10. And our journey through the Key of Wonders looks like it's about to come to an end. It's strange that this is just decoration. But here is the magic. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me see something. Search every nook and cranny. Collecting these hearts mean Abu, no! So we want to collect those hearts for the final boss. Infidels! And the password here is Jafar Abu Jasmine Genie. Congratulations. Need 2 more red gems to complete the set, I suppose. As soon as Abu touches the gem, the cave begins to collapse. We're going to have to get out of there. And it's an auto-scroller. Huh. Alright. Cool. I need to get another heart. I need to max those out. It's gonna be that, huh? Well, that's gonna be... Oh, you get an extra credits. I'm not quite sure what the genie... What happens when you lay on the genie head, though. So this time we just want to move ahead of the lava waves. Watch the boulders. Watch the ground. Watch the ceiling. Pretty much everything in this level kills you if you touch it. Also, your controls are slightly delayed for some reason. Now, something I noticed is that none of the music from the Disney film seems to be here. Though it does sound a bit like the Disney version. Aladdin and Abu escape and deliver the lamp to Jafar. He tricks them and steals them into the cave. Fortunately, Abu cleverly stole the lamp from Jafar. In order to read the writing on the old lamp, Aladdin rubs it with his sleeve and poof. A genie appears and declares that Aladdin is his new master. But first, he invites Aladdin into the lamp. Yeah, this is something that, strangely enough, both the Genesis and Super Nintendo versions decided to include. So I gotta be careful because this is copyrighted material here. We want to wait for Jafar, Genie to take the lead. And that gave us an extra life. 100 gems gives us an extra. Alright. Do we do enough? Oh, and we got... Oh, no, it didn't give us extra life. It gave us an extra heart. So yeah, I will say hopping off of the heads of enemies is kind of addicting. This is a fun little Super Nintendo game. Alright, playing on the heart, please. Miss it. Stop going on too fast. And what's this? Heart, 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 heart. No. I'm trying to get the one I'm looking for, which is the heart. Still moving a little. Alright, slow down here. I gotta land on the heart. I might land on the head. God damn it, come on! Heart! Heart, 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 heart! Or at the very least, give me the genie head. Stars give us extra credits, or you get 1 to 2 extra lives. I don't know what happens if you land on the genie. It's damn near impossible to land on the genie because it will always. Oh, we're gonna find out what the genie does. Oh, also gives us a heart. I think it also gives us an extra life and an extra heart as well. Alright. And we're clear at stage 4. So keep collecting red gems. We need one more to get another 10. I don't know what will happen once I do. With the help of the genie and the magic carpet, Aladdin escapes from the Cave of Wonders and flies back towards Agrabah. Fortunately, Abu cannot sit still, and as he scampers across the carpet, is blown overboard into the desert. When Aladdin swoops down to rescue the playful monkey, discovers Abu has disappeared into the ruins of an ancient pyramid. That does not at all happen in the movie. Aladdin decides to enter the pyramid and find his friend. While they do go to Egypt, they don't actually explore any pyramids. Can we get max health here? Another genie or another heart, please. We're already capped off on extra lives, so. I missed it, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, I never got the big heart, but I will get another. No? We're capped off on lives, we're capped off on health. And now we're capped off on apples. And that's it. Looks like we're facing our second boss fight. Which is just Boo in a sarcophagus head. That wasn't even in the movie! And can you even call that a boss fight? Using one of his 3 wishes, Aladdin has the genie turn him into a what? A prince, outfit with a magnificent caravan. Aladdin, now Prince Ali Agbabwa, returns to Agrabah. As a prince, he can now try and win the hand of the princess in marriage. And this is yet another copyrighted tune. Alright, that's instead of the action yet, so I can't move. And by the way, this is the reason why getting every gem in every level in the game is not a condition for a perfect playthrough of this game. It's because this level makes such a task impossible. So really the only conditions is being the game at max lives, at max health, and a max amount of apples. Which, funnily enough, is a weapon that you never need to use throughout this entire game. Interesting enough, the Disney game on the Sega Genesis doesn't even have this level. So, this moment is kind of shocking that it never made it in as a level in the Sega Genesis game, even though that version is insanely popular. Jafar, Jasmine, Aladdin, Jafar. Yeah, that checks. It's also why gaining 10 red gems is not mandatory, because I think all that does is that it gives you an extra life if you get more than 10 of them. Just when things are going great for Aladdin, Iago steals the lamp. Jafar, who is now master of the lamp, uses his new magic powers to send Aladdin off to the ends of the earth. Once more, with the help of faithful Abu and the magic carpet, Aladdin returns to Agrabah, ready to do battle with the evil sorcerer Jafar and save Jasmine. Yep, that's the end of this level. That's from Zool that we keep jumping on top of. And even though we don't really need the bonus round anymore, screw it. Maybe we can nab some credits while we're at it. And we have 5 credits! Yeah, we probably don't need these at all. Now the final battle against Safar commence. Alright, cool. Final boss time. Stage 6 cleared. And as Abu and Sultan. But this is it. Jafar turns into a giant cobra. This time our objective is to bop him on the head. It seems to be a pretty easy boss fight, all things considered. Fortunately, we only had 98 apples because I threw one by mistake. This was a cutscene, so there was no way to avoid this. You thought you could outwit the most powerful being on Earth? You're not as powerful as you think, Jafar. The genie has more power than you'll ever have. His power will not exceed mine for long. Genie, here is my third wish. Make me an all-powerful genie! I have no choice. Your wish is my command, Master. Way to go, Al. Yes, yes, I can feel the absolute power! The universe is mine to command! Wait, what is happening to me? Jasmine, I'm sorry I lied to you about being a prince. I know you had to do it because of that stupid law. But I love you anyways. No problem, use your third wish, Master, and zap. You're a prince again. Jasmine, I love you too, but I can't pretend to be something I'm not. I understand. Genie, my third and final wish is for your freedom. Wow, I'm free! I'm free! Oh, does that feel good? Time to hit the road and see the world! Gosh, Genie, I'm sure gonna miss you. Me too, Al. No matter what anyone says. You'll always be a prince to me. Looks like we need a new law. From this day forward, the princess may marry whomever she chooses. Thank you, Father. I choose him, Aladdin. Just call me Al. This is wonderful. Come over here, guys. Big group hug. Now, I'm out of here. Look out, world. Here I come. Like he's dressed in Disney World merch. So yeah, this is a more I get from a story perspective, this is technically more faithful than the Sega Genesis version. I will say bouncing off of objects is definitely addicting. Aladdin on Genesis and Aladdin on Super Nintendo are vastly different entities altogether. And no, I don't want you repeating what I just said to me, I get. Is Aladdin for Super Nintendo a better game than Aladdin on the Genesis? That is kind of a tough one because I do think nostalgia plays a huge factor in determining whether or not a game is which game that you're going to prefer. So if you grew up with the Super Nintendo version or have just played Disney Capcom games in general, this game is probably going to be right up your alley. I mean, Capcom made DuckTales, the DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and what's that show called? Tailspin, all on the NES, and they actually continued making Disney games on the Super Nintendo as well. But Disney Interactive and Virgin Games largely started taking over especially on the Genesis side of things. Though Traveler's Tale worked on Toy Story. And there were a few Disney games that weren't made by any of the usual suspects as well. Quite a few of them, actually. But games that only appeared on NES or Super NES or the SNES were done largely by Capcom. The multi-platforms were either Told 53, you are a great player. Thanks. And honestly, at least this game doesn't have any super stringent perfect playthrough conditions. So this technically is a perfect playthrough of Aladdin. on Super Nintendo, as well as a game of all the games in this collection. But all things considered, we still have the Game Boy games. Hopefully these don't suck. Usually when the console games are pretty good, their Game Boy counterparts are clearly gonna be downgrades, and they're clearly gonna suck and all that. So fingers crossed they don't suck. I know, and oh yeah, as a reminder, this is a DLC game because this was not developed by Virgin Games or Disney Interactive Studios. This was all done by Capcom. So I'm pressing every button, so the screen I think is just stuck on the end screen right here. So, with Aladdin on Super Nintendo, Genesis, Final Cut, and demo version all done, and again, I'm not going to play Japanese version. Don't know what the differences are. I might show it off sometime, but like a bonus episode. But next time we have the handheld versions, and there's 2 versions for us to play. Now, looking it up, it seems like there are items for us to collect as well as a Toon World. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see what the fuss is all about with the all items thing. So soon enough. So next time we're taking a look at the Game Boy games. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I greatly appreciate it. With all the way, this is Mike Gorin. Sign out.